Hi, I'm Rebecca and I moved from Dallas to Denmark about almost 5 years ago, and I just got back from a trip to Dallas and Austin yesterday. So here are some things I brought back. A board game I bought in Bishop Arts for 10 bucks. Ghirardelli squares, that's American, you can't really find them here. This romper I bought from a friend when I was in Austin College. I just thought it was cute and very summery and now kind of Ukraine colors. Yeah, I left so much behind when I first moved because I didn't mean to move it first, coming with just a suitcase to visit my Danish boyfriend. This green dress I also got in Bishop Arts about a couple years ago, and now I just got it back. Goldfish, I love these, and Cheez-Its, you can't really find them here. The first time I told a Danish friend that I like to eat goldfish as a snack, she was like, well, A, that's weird, and B, I thought you were vegetarian. Sleeping Queens, a more kidsy card game that I played with the little cousins a few times, and they made sure I got a copy. These shorts and lights and running shoes and a blue matching sports bra crop top thing from Dallas Running Club store, and all of these except the light are branded Cloud9 Swiss inspired. Yeah, unfortunately they didn't have any other color and I've already gotten them dirty, but great running shoes I really needed for going more often and an upcoming half marathon. What else? More old clothes, but this was from my grandma's and it used to be hers. It's like old style, but I feel kind of classic touch. They could be timeless. It's just like white and stripes, but the cut is from back then. Yes, and the quality too. This also from grandma's house, but would have been my mom's or aunt's. Cozy sleeping shirt, Westwood Physical Education, I guess, when they had to bring a sports shirt for high school. These two funky socks for my boyfriend from Bishop Arts. They were, what store? One of the hipstery fancy ones, but these were just like 10 bucks, maybe 12. This one's Texas and sailboats. You're never more than an hour from the beach in Denmark, versus we were 9 hours from the beach in Dallas. Then we have from Buc-ee's this Texas shirt, very pretty design, and this one I actually got to stop in Buc-ee's twice, the one by Fort Worth and the one in like Temple, Salado, just north of Austin. And then here, I don't know who this is. Okay, part 2. I'll try to go faster this time. From HEB, these two bags my mom gave, deep in the heart of Texas, and then an orange, like UT Austin burnt orange color design. And this one from Buc-ee's, just love, but with Texas as the O. This blue rabbit journal book with a pretty spine as well, or not spine, cover. There's a Texas card my mom gave. It's also, yeah, what I was taught in 6th grade in Texas history. 3 things to remember Texas is cotton, cattle, oil. Here you go. This freeze-dried candy from a friend. They're Nerds clusters, and Nerds is not really a thing here. This I already showed. Ghirardelli. I actually went to Ghirardelli in San Francisco and Hershey's in Pennsylvania. This American made in US honey, not actually Texas, from Georgia and North Florida, bought at Buc-ee's. These candies, my friend bought 2 freeze dry, and these are like the original version, but they were my favorite of the ones that like turned out freeze dried. This from my mom, soft gummies. My partner here is not as much of a fan. Dove chocolate, I think that's also American, but it's not really a thing here. And just a Dum Dum lollipop. A lot of like leftover Halloween candy from little cousins, but this flavor is extra special as root beer. Super American, comes just from the sassafras tree that you can smell the root beer flavor smell from the actual real roots of the tree itself. Jelly beans, Starburst flavor or combo. This my partner is a big fan of, so that was a must. Requested. And then these 2 also from Buc-ee's. Just like a dishcloth. What does it say? Washable, reusable, durable. Dishwasher safe, machine washable, but yeah, maybe it's just hand towel. The Texas birds, like blue jays and red robins, and Texas map with all the icons and logos and symbols. Super cute. What else? These were Ritter Sport, like mini samples for free, actually from Frankfurt Airport. Ritter Sport I couldn't really find in Texas, and it's very much a thing here. Also went to the Ritter Sport place in Berlin. Beef jerky for my partner. I'm actually more vegetarian, but he's a fan, and way more of a thing in Texas. My old flip camera. I don't know if this was a thing everywhere, but I think in 2011 it got really big. Because like the phones back then, at least that I had, you can slide it up and then use the touch screen. Ooh. And so that's a flip part, and the USB stick on sides also flips out. I'll have to go through this. From Whataburger, or Whataburger, but they say Whataburger. The spicy ketchup, fancy ketchup, and honey barbecue sauce that Tobias will have to try. If he hasn't already, this like koozie coaster thing for beer or cans. T&I for Tanner and Isaac, the wedding I went to. Narrowing down the Halloween candy. It's becoming a thing here in Denmark. A few more and more kids every year going door to door dressing up. But Denmark has its own holiday already from maybe longer time ago called Fastelavn, which is kind of their version of Mardi Gras, where the kids do dress up in characters and costumes, and then picture not a piñata, but a barrel, wooden planks with candy and streamers and stuff inside that they hit, and then special pastries for it. So yeah, but totally different times of year because Fastelavn is in February. I stole their Halloween pretzels, Swedish mini fish that just dropped. Haribo twin snakes. I think Haribo's German, or at least it's much bigger there. Sour Patch Kids, Yum, Skittles, and Airheads. I have not seen here at all, or they would be kind of expensive at a special candy kiosk. I think the last two things. This book from Wild Detectives in Bishop Arts. Fun fact, weekdays 3 to 6 p.m. if you buy a book, you get a free drink there. So took advantage of that deal while I was just out with a friend. And then these I did miss. That is basically my US haul. Maybe, where are the shoes? Oh yeah, after Dallas Running Club shoes that I got just for running. I needed some regular shoes. I also wore these to the wedding. I got from Target for 20 bucks, and they are the best cheap, everyday, any place kind of shoe. Like not the best for just walking all day like I would here. But in general, yeah, super easy slip on, and can always trust Target for that. And then my sister gave me these booties that are the tallest heel I've ever tried on. I think maybe like 2 or 3 inch instead of half to 1 inch that I'm used to. And the most country.